Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new and welcome back if you're not. I hope you're not too hot. I hope you're in a cool spot. I hope you're not too cold. And if you're too cold, I hope you at least have a warm spot. Everybody's from around the world, so I'm from southwestern Ontario, Canada. Right now the humidity is really bad. I'm hot. Even though I'm filming inside and I have AC, I'm still hot. But then that's just the kind of person I am. I run on hot and I'm a little bit of a mature person. So that would explain probably hormones. So anyways, neither here nor there. Let's digress, stop digressing, and let's get into this reason why I'm doing this video. So I decided to deep dive into Bright House Scents. It's a new vendor to me. I posted a villains collection that I bought from them a while ago, a few videos ago. So I'll link them up in the cards. So go check that collection out. It's a good collection. Bright House Scents came about from the owner and creator, Melanie, when she decided to no longer be a Scentsy consultant. So I think that was great. It was a credit to her creativity and the fact that she was raring to go and wanting to do this. Who needs another company to have rules to and whatnot? I'm not going to say much more about that other company, but Bright House Scents arrived and came about, and she opened up her website and started producing wax. Well, I think a couple months prior, but she started selling wax April 1st, 2025. And I was following along with her for a couple months and the reason why she wanted to do it and whatnot. So I will put down her website to Bright House Scents. This is where you can purchase her wax, and to her Facebook group. So it's good to be in her Facebook group because she posts in there sometimes and gives us heads up on what's happening and whatnot. So this is my first order. I said in my last video when I did the Bright House Scents Villains collection that I would go back and film all the orders that I was supposed to film but didn't film. So I've placed about 6 orders with her now, and I also won a floral order, so woohoo! So I was happy about that. That was just random, and she does random drawings for prizes and stuff. So she's always doing something. So I'm pretty happy with her. She's a Canadian creator. This is a Canadian business. So this is my first order that I ordered off of her. This is what was available when she first launched her website on April 1st, 2025. So her clams are 2.5 ounce clamshells. And then I ordered some of these scents you can no longer get. She's not producing them for one reason or another. But anyways, here's what I purchased. And I also purchased a mystery sampler, which was the Easter Spring collection. It came in a cute box. It had like a bunny rabbit. She did such a great job. And I kind of just killed the box and kept the the sampler. I used one of the samplers, so you're not going to see it, but I'll describe it to you. So anyways, let's get started on this. So I will put all the particulars down below so you can go check her website out and you can go check her Facebook out. So the first clamshell of wax that I purchased from her was, and all of her wax is soya wax right now. It's, well, that's just beachy. So it's this pretty colored yellow wax, 6 cubes, and then she likes to put glitter and whatnot on her wax, which is fine. It doesn't bother me. And I got to get my magnifying glass out because I'm getting old. It says melon, pear, apple with hints of vanilla musk, inspired by beach from Scentsy, soy wax melt, poured February 25, so 02/25, and Bright House Scents. So to me, this doesn't smell like beach to me. Like from Scentsy, it just smells like her own authentic beach. And I like it better because it's sweeter. Well, I like Beach from Scentsy. Don't get me wrong. It has its place in the fragrance world, but I like hers because it's sweeter, it's cheerier, it's nice. You can get all those scent notes and then some. I'm getting the melon, I'm getting the apple, I'm getting the pear, and this is about, I don't so much, my nose doesn't always pick up vanilla or the musk, so I'm not getting those notes, but maybe when I go to melt this, I've been waiting for it to cure, and I guess it's ready to be melted, because 0225, that was February of 2025, and it's already July, so it smells like it's ready to be melted. So it's very nice. If I could get my hands on another clam or two, I would. Worth the splurge. So her clamshells are anywhere from $6 to $9. Sometimes she has bread bags, which are $14 depending, and they go by different weights. So this is, well, that's just beachy, very pleasant, very sweet, very nice summery scent. I wouldn't say that it gives me beachy vibes, but it gives me summer vibes, and I can't wait to melt it. So I was just waiting for it to cure, and I can't really say that it's, I guess she says it's inspired by Beach, but Beach is a total different beast in Scentsy. But I like her, it's just beachy, and so I can't wait to melt this. So this was a good pick for me. It'll be good for the rest of the summer. So if I could get another bar of it, I would purchase it from her, but I don't see it on her website. So that's just that one. Next one was Sunshine Waters. So it's this pretty bluey kind of wax, and it's also a soy blend, and it's watery florals with a splash of mandarin and melon. So, and it was poured 0325, so March of 25. So this has more than cured, and this is nice. This is actually cured really, really well compared to when I first received the clam. Watery florals with a splash of mandarin and melon. Yeah, I really like this because the florals aren't overtaking the melon or the mandarin, and I like that. This is so nice. This is right up there with, well, that's just beachy. It's got a sweet vibe, not overly sweet, but such a summery vibe. I can't wait to melt this one either. So if you're looking for something that's like got that mandarin and melon scent, but then she says it's watery florals, the florals aren't overtaking it. Like, it's really nice. Like, you can get a hint of floral, but I'm a floral gal, but I really, really like this. So this is Sunshine Waters. I would purchase another one. I don't know if it's on her website or not. Maybe, maybe not. Another one is Spring Day. Oh, I fell in love with this. This is inspired by Thunderstorm, but I think she hit it out of the park. Thunderstorm is good, but hers is better, and I would repurchase hers over and over and over compared to Scentsy. So, Spring Day. It has strong spring florals float over a background of dewy greens, inspired by Thunderstorm from Scentsy, and she poured this 0225. I've been melting this. Like, I don't know how many clams I purchased, but the 6th order that I'm waiting for has more of this coming. This is so nice. It's strong, it's bold, it's in your face. You can identify it. In my warmers, I use a 25 watt Scentsy warmer. I use a couple downstairs, and then a couple up here, and then I use it in my 15 watts. This is to die for. As long as she pours this, I will buy it by the bucket loads because it is nice. Especially if you want a wham bam in your face kind of scent, this is beautiful. And this, for a floral lover, this is everything. So, 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 so nice. It kind of has a powdery kind of scent to it in the clamshell, but once you put it in your warmers, the powderiness isn't there. The florals come out. And it does smell like a fresh spring day. It's great for the summer. I love the fact that she's poured it in blue, but she's also poured it in green in subsequent pours. So don't let that fool you. This is a powerhouse. It's worth the splurge, especially if you love florals. This chef's kiss. I can't say more about that one. Citrus Sun Shower. I don't know if she has this on her website or not, but this is Satsuma from Body Shop, Mango from Body Shop, Rain and Fresh Cut Grass. This was poured February 25th, so it's orange colored wax, orangey. The Body Shop. Yeah, I do like the Body Shop. I have had those scents in the Body Shop before, and this one actually has cured better than when I first actually got to smell it. You're getting the Satsuma, you're getting the mango. It's still a little bit light though to my nose, but it is cured quite a bit. I'm not getting the fresh cut grass or the rain, but I am getting the other two notes, which is kind of nice, and it's great for the summer. So she likes to put glitter. So this is a little bit lighter compared to the other scents that I just showed you, but still a nice scent, especially if you just want something to hum in the background. Just something so if you have guests, the guests will notice, but they're not overwhelmed. This would be a good one. Citrus Sun Shower. So I don't know if you can get that one or not. Blackberry Rain. When I first smelt it, it was like, it was different actually. So let's see, after not smelling it for a couple months, or April, May, June, July. Yeah, it's been a couple months. Blackberry Rain. Fresh picked blackberries, rain, and fresh cut grass. This was poured February 2025. So this is what this looks like. And I think she still has this on her website. So, okay, you're getting the blackberry still. And then the fresh cut grass. Not so much the rain part. This is still light to me compared to the other ones. But you don't necessarily want to wham bam in your face. You can pick out the blackberry, and I can pick out the fresh cut grass. The fresh cut grass, though, is coming through more than the blackberry rain. I don't know. I'm on the fence about this one. I'm excited to try it, but I don't know if I would repurchase it or not, just because the blackberries I really can't smell. The rain is just a watery note, but I can smell the fresh cut grass. So we will see on warm how that does. Right now, it's light. I can barely smell it. So just letting you know. But what my nose picks up today, your nose may pick up better. Who knows? Just take my thoughts with a grain of salt for what they are. They're 2 cents. That's what I'm smelling today. Maybe next week I'll smell something different. Root beer bash. Well, this was an interesting one, and I did melt it. It was weird to me. I melted it in a 15-watt warmer. This isn't root beer bash. Sorry, this is cinnamon buns. Duh, okay, let's go back. This is cinnamon buns. Okay, I did it in a 15-watt warmer, and it came through. It was nice. Not the strongest when I first did it. It should have cured by the time that I did get it. This was poured in February, but now it's coming through. Now that I've left it for a couple more months, this is divine. This is everything and then some. So cinnamon buns. I gotta go and visit this one again. This is so much better than sticky buns from Scentsy, or cinnamon buns from Pumpkin Parcel. What other bun ones have I tried? I've tried the donut cinnamon buns, donuts, kind of are the same from Goose Creek, but not quite. This one's really good now that it's cured for that long. So February, March, April, May, June, July. So about 4 to 5 months this is cured. This is good. So the sweet smell of cinnamon buns with a drizzle of frosting. Yeah, it's everything and then some. I finally found a person that can do a good cinnamon bun. Oh, this is so good. You've got the cinnamon, you got the bun, you've got the sugar, and you got a bit of frosting. It's not overly sweet. So, highly recommend. I got to rewarm this. This is nice. This is nice. And I don't like a lot of bakery, but I love my cinnamon buns. So this is really, really good. So I got to rewarm it and think about it. But yeah, that one is really, really good. I would repurchase that in bucket loads again. Root beer bash was kind of interesting. I haven't warmed it. Only because it has a kind of a weird kind of note when I first smelt it. So this was poured in March of 2025. Root beer bash. Root beer float with salted caramel drizzle. Not so sure about the salted caramel drizzle to it. I think that kind of off-put it. My nose was kind of off-put by it. I don't know. I would rather have mostly root beer than I would have the caramel, but that's just me. So let's smell it. Yeah. That caramel drizzle just does nothing for this, to be honest. If it was just mostly root beer, like the root beer is coming through really, really well, I would purchase more. But since it's got that off-putting salted caramel drizzle, no. I don't know if I'm even going to warm this. I will eventually, but it's not a fave. I like the root beer in it. So just, there's some redeeming qualities about this, but I think this sold out. But no, I wouldn't repurchase it the way it is. If she reformulated it and made it more like a root beer float or a root beer smell, get rid of the caramel in it, then my nose might appreciate it more. The next one is chocolate covered strawberry cake. Yum, 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 yum. So I don't buy too many cake or bakery scents because my husband Wesley and my daughter just can't do the cakiness or the strong, thick bakery kind of scents. It gives them migraines, but I like to purchase them every now and then for myself. So this is chocolate covered strawberry cake. So it's this pretty wax. I think it's still available on her website. And then she likes to put like little sprinkles. And then, yeah, so it's strawberry shortcake, strawberry pound cake, BBW type, cookies and cream, chocolate covered strawberries. So Bath and Body Works is BBW, if you're wondering. I don't like Bath and Body Works strawberry pound cake, to be honest. I think I'm one of the few, but there's just something about it. But this is nice because of the chocolate covered strawberries. The chocolate comes through and then the strawberry. This I could do all day because the chocolate really comes through. I get like a deep dark chocolate to this as opposed to a milk chocolate. And then the strawberries come through and then the cake. So this is nice, actually. For a bakery and for me to say that, and then that's really, really good. I like it because of the chocolate note in here. And then the strawberries and then the cake. Really nice. I would repurchase another one. I wouldn't repurchase a bucket load, but it is nice. It's a nice one. Last but not least of the clamshells, of course, this is better than Scentsy's whatever one that they had, hot cocoa mint, a couple of years back, like in 2020, 21 time frame. They came out with a brick of it. This is nice, and I would purchase a bucket load, and I've warmed it once. She poured this March of 2025. Marshmallow mint cocoa. Oh, this is good, and I've repurchased it. It's toasted marshmallow, mint chocolate, chocolate whipped cream. This is to die for. This will be good in the fall when you're looking for those hot chocolate kind of notes, those mint kind of notes. But, oh, this is so good. So good. And it's this kind of greeny, kind of bluey kind of wax. This is divine. To me, it's wham bam in your face, the kind that I love. The mint comes out, the chocolate comes out. If you like those scent notes, if you liked Scentsie's mint hot cocoa or whatever it was, I like this better, to be honest. And I will keep purchasing this one as long as she has it on her website. So that's marshmallow mint cocoa, and she has it as part of her Christmas collection. She has a Christmas collection out now, just 13 out. I'm not purchasing it yet because I'm still in summer July mode. Like a lot of people are bringing out Halloween and Christmas and fall scents right now. I can't do that. I've got to just stick to the summer. And then towards the end of August, I will be thinking more fall kind of scents. So that was my first order of the clamshells. So 1, 2, 3. So that was 9 clamshells. And then I ordered her mystery sampler, which was her Easter sampler. And one of them I've already used up. It was like a peaches and cream kind of bundt cake. It warmed okay. I prefer, and she's got it on her website now, Princess Peach. That one is better than the one that was in the mystery sampler, which was the Easter. So it was a good peach, but something to do with the cream in it and that, it just kind of muddled the peach. So we enjoyed it, but not as much. So just saying. And then I've got the rest of the sampler here that I haven't melted yet or warmed. So Marshmallow Nights is one of the ones on our website you can get in a clamshell. It's marshmallow cream, tonka bean, sandalwood, lavender, and vanilla. She poured this February of 2025. So I love her shapes, and I love the fact that, you know, it was part of her sampler. And that's a good chunk of wax. I mean, she had 8 of these great big huge shapes in a sampler for 30 bucks. I think it was well worth it just to get the sampler. So Marshmallow Nights. So I'm not so much on the lavender notes unless it's sweet lavender or if it's mashed or mushed, or what's the word? If it's grouped in with other scents that it goes with, then maybe I might like it. So let's see how I feel about this one again. The lavender does come out. It's kind of like a herbally lavender. I don't get the vanilla. I get the sandalwood. The marshmallow cream, though, I don't so much get. The tonka bean. But I do get the lavender and I get the sandalwood. So a lot of people like this one. Me, I tend not to gravitate towards these kind of scents, but this is good and strong. So if you like those scent notes, you just may like this. I think I might have bought a clamshell just to try in my next few orders, but I'm not really sure. This one, it's nice if you like those. I don't gravitate towards it, so I really don't care for it, but it's a good blend. So she did a good job on it. I personally, that'll be the last thing I probably warm, to be honest. Sweet Sugar, which is sweet sugar crystals inspired by sugar from Scentsy. I'm not a sugar fan from Scentsy at all. To me, everybody went crazy for that. I did not. This, I don't know what this was supposed to be. Oh, this was her little penguin. I remember that. It's falling apart. So, to me, this smells burnt. I don't like it. It's sweet. It's not up my alley. But I guess it's supposed to smell like the way it's supposed to smell. I don't personally like it, so I'm not gravitating towards it. But if you like sugar, you'll probably like that. I personally won't be melting this anytime soon either. But that's just my preference. That's just the way my nose is, and I don't gravitate towards those kind of scents. The next one, but I'm glad that I got this sampler because it just allows me different smells, different scents, the way people think, their thought process, the way they're mixing their oils, and it's a give or take, and it's an experiment, so it's cool. The next one is Spectacular. It's cute. It's a play on egg. It's peach, violet, marshmallow. It's peach, violet, marshmallow, Muguet, Muguet, dragon's breath of bergamot, orange, gardenia, vanilla bourbon, sandalwood. And this was poured March 25th. This is quite a lot. And it's in the shape of an egg. So let's love her shapes. Wow, the floral's really coming out now. Wow, this is a lot. I think this is too much in one little sample. I wish it would have just been half the scent notes in this one, to be honest. I would have preferred the gardenia, maybe the sandalwood, and maybe, you know, another bergamot, or maybe, I don't know, but this is a lot. I will attempt to melt that one, but to me, it's strong, but my nose just can't pick out any one other than the floral. And the floral is like, so, and I like florals, but that's a little bit too much, to be honest. Giving you my honest opinion. Cinnamon sugar caramel corn. Sweet cinnamon sugar drizzled over salty caramel corn. I don't necessarily get the caramel corn, and it's another bundt cake. I love her bundt cake samples. I don't get the caramel corn in this, but I do get the cinnamon sugar. But for some reason, I'm getting cheese. Like, you know, cheddar cheese popcorn. And I don't know why. But I'm definitely getting that sweet cinnamon sugar. But the salty corn, I don't know. To me, if I mix this with cinnamon buns, I think it would go well. But on its own, all I smell is the cinnamon sugar. I don't smell the corn, so just to be honest. So I will melt it, but I can't smell the other notes, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. There was 8 chunks or big shapes in the sampler, and I already told you that I did one bundt cake, and it was like peaches and cream, so I forget the scent notes in it. So caramel cold foam, buttered caramel cold foam poured over a cold brew coffee topped with whipped cream and maple drizzle. That's a lot, and it's for Valentine's Day. Well, it's a Valentine's heart. She poured this. I need my magnifying glass. I'm getting old, people. 20 March of this year. This, I'm getting barely any of the coffee. I'm getting some buttered notes. Not buttered caramel, just butter. You wouldn't even know that this was maple drizzle or anything. I'm not picking up any of those notes other than butter. So I'm going to have to melt this to see. But not one of my faves. And I know what she was trying to go for, but I just don't get those notes. I get buttered. Butter, butter, butter. No coffee, no nothing. But that's just my nose today. Floating in the lazy river. So this is cute. It's kind of her bee honeycomb shape. So, and this is all soft soy wax. So this is nice. And this was poured March 25. It's Volcano Capri Blue, Kano Capri Blue and fresh water. Fresh and citrus. You're getting the fresh and you're getting the citrus. This is nice. It's strong. Something that I would like to warm during the summer months. Not so much the winter months. This one is really, really nice. So floating in the lazy river, if she were to put it in a clamshell and sell it, I would actually buy it. So this is a really nice sample of that. So I can recommend this one, no problem. Last but not least of this sampler was almond biscotti. Golden almond biscotti infused with caramel, cinnamon spice, and drizzled with chocolate sauce. I'm not an almond fan, but I will give this a go. It's a cute little rabbit. It's a big, big rabbit. It's a huge chunk of wax. Now this is nice. This I don't mind. I'm getting the cherry notes from the almond. Usually almond comes off as cherry. I'm getting some of the biscotti. I love biscotti. Not so much getting the caramel, but I am getting some of the cinnamon and chocolate sauce. No. So I am getting those notes, but no chocolate sauce and no spice, no caramel, maybe a little bit, but definitely the almond. Yeah, that's nice. So definitely, if she poured this in a clamshell too, I would definitely buy it as well. So that was my first order with Bright House Scents. This is a new to me vendor. Melanie is the owner and creator. She's a small Canadian business. So please go and check out her websites. Go check out her Facebook and support a small Canadian business. I think so far so good. For my first order, that impressed me when I first received them. I'm a little bit more impressed with some of them now that they've sat around a little bit more. I'm more apt to melt them now. Before, some of them just smelt like nothing, but they do need to cure. I do agree. The longer some of these scents have sat, the better they've become. So with that order, I went on to a second order. So I will be filming that and sharing it with you in a couple days. So please let Melanie know what you thought of this video. Please go check her out. Tell her that Brenda says hi. So anyways, tell me what scents you would buy. Tell me if you would buy any of these. Some of these are really, really good, and others are just, I would not buy again. So that's just my personal preference. Everybody's different, but so far so good. So I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful week. Take care. Catch you on the flip side. Bye for now.